Our business is Jos Avenue Cafe.
Thank you. And the reason why we chose Jos Avenue Cafe is because we're combining the love of art from the history of Jos Gallery, which is a second generation art gallery that's been here on the Avenue of Fashion for 30 years, and the love of Vincent's starting up a new bar and grill here in the community.
Absolutely. And the combination of the two, we came up with Jos Avenue Cafe.
Why that name is significant is we are picking up the desires of the community to have a cafe. As you can see around in the space that you'll see today, we started that vision, but it needs completion. It needs the Hatch involvement to make that story come to fruition. And a part of that is, one, the community needs somewhere to go and simply have a place to book readings, friends meetings, social gatherings, a little bit of food, a little bit of coffee, and a little bit of art. So we're combining the love of food and art in Jos Avenue Cafe.
Community, people coming together. With the growth in the population, people coming back to Detroit feeling comfortable and safe again, they're going to want to have some place to go, to dine, to eat, shop. We're right in the heart of a community that was once, that has that respectability.
And I would even say neighborhood walking. Bringing people out in the community. There's 10,600 homes here on the Avenue of Fashion, just around here on the Livernois Strip. And what this cafe, what Jos Avenue Cafe is going to bring is that ability to just walk your neighborhood and have somewhere where you're not going across 8 Mile to have dinner. Why not come here to Jos Avenue Cafe versus going to Ferndale versus going to Royal Oak? It's what we want to bring back is that neighborhood presence in a cafe that really enhances the experience of living right here in the city of Detroit. Community coming back.
You're sitting around, can you imagine sitting around drinking coffee, looking at fine art, having great conversations with your friends in your own community.
Walking distance from your house.
Absolutely. And you don't have to clean up after.
That's the good part. Jos Avenue Cafe will positively impact the community because you're combining a love of art, which brings culture and food. And this is going to be a very unique space because one, there are several galleries on the strip, but there's nowhere you can go, grab a bite to eat, and look at art at the same time. In combination with that, we again bringing back that strolling, walking environment right here in the heart of Detroit, and that's what we really want.
And we're also be hiring from the community. So that's more jobs, greater tax base, more businesses. That's a good fit for Detroit, right?
Fashion. One of the nicest things that we have seen in the last couple of years is collaborative efforts on advertising, on community events. We've got Jazz on the Ave coming up August 1st here, which is across the board collaborative, all the businesses on the Avenue. So Jos Avenue Cafe is really just going to blend right into that. And when we have these events and activities, other business owners, if they're having events, they come and drop their, brochures, business cards off. We all help each other. The 85 businesses that are here on the Avenue of Fashion collaborate all the time to make sure that all of us stay here and stay open every day. There's only one area that we would consider putting this business in, and it's the Avenue of Fashion.
Absolutely.
Why the Avenue of Fashion is because there's a vibrant neighborhood community. This area is exciting. It's vibrant. There's a lot of culture and art in this space. And because Jos Avenue Cafe is a combination of art and coffee and love for food, it's only one spot that we could even think about putting it here. Why pick Jos Avenue Cafe? One, the community really wants this to open. They have watched the early development of the build out activities, and I kid you not, every every time I come into this space, we're in here 20 minutes. We got 3 to 4 people at the door saying, "When are you opening?"
Looking through the window.
Looking through the window. They want that. The community is thirsty for this type of environment, and they want it to open, and we want to get it open. Within 1 square mile, there is no coffee houses. The closest coffee shop that we have is Ferndale. Or 8 Mile Starbucks. So the community is really thirsty to have their book clubs, have their social hours, a gathering meeting spot, and we're adding food to that also, and making sure that, you know, it's a quaint environment, and like I said, extension of your living room. That's really the feel that we want to have here. Our goal for the prize is, one, to finish off this establishment. As you'll see in the footage of this this taping, this cafe has already begun its life.
It's already been heavily invested into.
And we want to make sure that investment materializes into actual physical day-to-day activity.
A lot of that will go into finishing of the remodeling. We want to do crown molding. We want to give the ambiance when people come in to feel very comfortable, very relaxed, as they say, very inviting. A lot of upgrades. ADA bathroom, plumbing, electrical, finished product, finished marbles, parking lot. One of the things we want people to be able to come in and really feel good about where they're pulling up their car to. We have some construction issues, needs, especially as far as parking. That's going to be
important part.
Very important. Advertising too. We already have a well thought out advertising marketing strategy for the area. One is I currently use now. Those numbers are very real, 10,600 people. And right now in my business now, I openly advertise, and I get about an 18% return on that advertising.
And that includes letting the neighborhood know that we're here. I mean, just, you know, elaborating on it. Facebook, Twitter, direct mail content, some
what do you call it?
Instagram, all that good stuff.
You say Instagram your friend.
Let the community know. Right. Share. Social media definitely is a huge part of that. But most importantly, letting this community know that here's an opportunity to just come and spend time in your neighborhood. You don't have to leave your direct community to get some of the basic services.
Because I heard that a lot. A lot of people were saying, you know, we need to have something in our own community, close to home. Everybody likes to be close to home.
And that's the reason why we partner.
Yes.
Art gallery, food.
Absolutely.
Bringing it together so that we can actually get this cafe up and running. Long overdue.